everyone, welcome to your spelling lesson. So we're going to start off our lesson like we usually do with our spelling test to see how many of the words from last week you have remembered how to spell. So remember, there's a couple of ways of doing this. The best way really is just to obviously play the video and listen to me say the words and write them down on a piece of paper. And then you have the choice to either take a photo of that and upload it to the assignment, or you might choose to type up the words that you've written straight onto the document that's saved on Teams. Oh, my cat's come to join us. So you can choose which way you'd like to do it, but right now what we need to do is get your piece of paper and write the numbers 1 to 10 down the left-hand side. And then when you're ready to go, you can press play on the video again and we'll start. Okay, so number 1 is rain. Will it rain tomorrow? Rain. Number 2 is wait. Wait for me. Wait. Number 3 is train. Will we catch the train to get there? Train. Number 4 is paid. Have you paid for the shopping yet? Paid. Number 5 is afraid. I thought I saw a ghost, so I was really afraid. Afraid. Number 6 is oil. I need to put some oil in the frying pan to cook. Oil. Number 7 is join. Will you join in with our game? Join. Number 8 is coin. Will this coin be enough to pay for my shopping? Coin. Number 9 is point. I'm not sure which one you mean. Can you point to it? Point. And number 10 is soil. We need some soil to plant our seeds. Soil. Lovely. So remember to submit your spelling test on Teams so we can see how many you got right. Okay, let's find out what our new spellings are for this week. So these spellings, if you practice them through the week, and we're going to have the spelling test for this when we're back in school next week. So exciting. So make sure you practice them lots at home. Okay, so our spelling words this week are words with A spelt with AY and OI spelt with OY. So what do we know about the phonemes A and OI spelt with AI and OI? So for example, we've got a picture of a train. That has the AI spelling of A. And we've got a picture of some oil. And a picture spelt with the OI spelling of OI. So the A and OI sounds spelt with AI and OI are found at the beginning and middle of words. And we know that, don't we, from our spellings last week? But hardly ever will you find them at the end of English words. So this week we're looking at words with the digraphs A spelt AY or OI spelt OY in them. So let's read these words out loud and try and have a think about where the A and OI is in each word. So looking at our first word here, now this word breaks one of the rules that we usually find with tricky words. If we put them into another word, if we see the letters inside another word, we don't usually say it the same way as a tricky word. So for example, the tricky word I only makes the sound I when it's on its own, not when it's part of another word. So this word breaks that rule. So we've got the tricky word to as part of this word, and you probably already know it. So to, a, today. Now let's read the next word. A, play. A, way. Make sure you're reading along with me. A, stay. A, say. Go up to here. These are our oi words. Oi, boy. Oi, toy. Oi, enjoy. Oi, annoy. And oi, royal. What rule could we make up for this? As our friend here is saying, whoops, I get in such a muddle with these sounds. Please can you think of a rule for spelling words with the A and oi digraphs in them to help me? So can you have a think, looking at those words, underlined where the A and oi sounds are? Can you try and come up with a rule for these spellings and then see if you're right in a minute? So pause here to have a think and then come back. Okay, let's reveal the rule and see if you're right. So the digraphs A, spelt A-Y, and oi, spelt O-Y, are used for those sounds at the end of words and at the end of syllables or beats. So we've talked lots about syllables, haven't we? So let's get this back up to show you as an example. I'm not sure if I can. I have to see it again in a minute because that cloud doesn't seem to go away. Right, so one of the spelling words was royal, wasn't it? And in royal, is the oi sound at the end? No, it's not, is it? But if we split royal up into 2 syllables, remember what we do, put your hand under your chin, royal, royal, the first syllable is roy. So the oi sound comes at the end of the syllable. So A or oi spelt like with AY or OY, it's at the end of a word or the end of a syllable. Now we're going to play a game. So I'm going to take some of the squares away one at a time. And as I'm taking them away, I want you to try and guess as quickly as you can what the picture underneath is. So each picture is one of this week's A or oi spellings. So bear that in mind as I'm reviewing the picture and see how quickly you can guess what it is. And we'll see if you're right. Are you ready? Oh, tricky start. What could they be doing? So words that have A or oi in them. Do you think you know? Shall we see if you're right? A, play. Did you guess play? Amazing if you did, well done. Let's try another one. Oh, I think I might know this one. What do you think? What could it be? What A or oi word could this be? Let's see if you're right. Oi, boy. Did you guess boy? Super. Let's try again. Oh, this is an interesting one. What could this be? Oh, I think it's a calendar. So what could this mean? There's no A or oi sound in calendar. What could it be? What do you think? Shall we see if you're right? Today. Today. Did you guess today? I don't blame you if you didn't. It's quite a tricky one, but you can see a circle on this day. I guess that would be today's date on the calendar. Right, let's try again. Oh, tricky start. I wonder. Do you know what this is? An A or oi word. So if you're saying king, does king have A or oi in it? No, so it can't be king. What do you think? Let's have a look. Royal, royal, because a king is a member of the royal family. Well done if you guessed royal. And let's see what this one is going to, oops. What's this one going to be? Tricky so far. Ooh, what do you think? Do you know it? Let's see if you're right. Way. So it's a sign showing you the way to go. Right, well done. So let's go through this week's spelling words. Remember to get lots and lots of practice because we're going to have, this is our first spelling test in school in weeks. So very exciting. I've also uploaded onto Teams to help you practice a little cover and check sheet if you want to use that. If not, you can just keep practicing each day, writing these words as many times as you're able to, just so that you know them really well. Okay, so some of these words are words we've looked at today, and there's a few extras as well. So let's read through them. Play. Way. Stay. Today. This is one that we haven't looked at yet, and this is quite a tricky one, so you might need even more practice with this word than the others. So if we sound it out, let's see what it says. Says. Now, some people do say this word, like says, but most of us, probably you and I, say the word says, like she says that we're going to the shop. Says. Mum says we're going to the shop. So have a really good try at remembering this one and remembering that the word says, like when somebody is saying something, is spelt like says. Okay, so says is spelt like says. And let's keep looking at the other word. Boy. Oi, toy. Oi, enjoy. Oi, annoy. And oi, royal. So those are this week's spellings, and they can be found in the spelling folder on Teams. Okay, happy spellings, everyone. See you later.